Hello, everyone. This is the Count of the Cemetery Confessions podcast, and I am making a quick video for you to review the shoes I just got from Goth Pikes. Now, the reason I got these from Goth Pikes, mainly rather than the Gothic Shoe Company, is just because the price. They are slightly more affordable, and it seems like they're really dedicated to the 80s sort of trad goth scene, and that was attractive to me. So this is the pair that I just got, and I have, in contrast, a pair over here that I got about 10 years ago. I know they're really dirty right now. I got these from dragonabox.com, but I'm pretty sure these are Gothic Shoe Company, although I can't say for sure because they don't list the seller. So let's talk about this in general. So these are the Cowboy Buckles, and as you can see, once this is in focus, these are really shiny, a lot shinier than in the picture, and the detail is very good. It doesn't look like this was cheaply done. Sorry for the focus, but good quality. So I didn't get the bat ones because I was worried about, or the skull ones, I was worried about the quality, but looks like these are very well done. They've got little pointers on the buckles. And these are, I'll talk about some differences here. These are zippers. I think all of their styles are zippers, though they do have a huge range of styles, and these are the leather version. These are patent leather. They've got the more typical type of tongue in there. Other differences, the other side of the shoes, they double up these straps here, where there's 6 of them. Whereas with the other pair here, they are individually strapped, but there's also only 4. So that's kind of an aesthetic thing, depending on what you like. This is the inside of the shoe, so it's not a huge deal. Also, the toe is slightly, it's pointier, but slightly less prominent than this pair I have here. Not a huge deal. As for the shoe, so if you look at the bottoms here, this is pretty much the same as my other, my winkle pickers, except this one has the tread on the heel. It helps a little bit, but they're definitely very slippery. So if you plan on wearing these a lot, if you are walking on something wet or walking on ice or snow, you have to be really careful because these are going to slip if you don't know. Also, typical of these types of shoes, there's no padding, so in the bottom, so they're not like, gym shoes or something. They're not going to be ventilated. They're not going to have padding in there. If we look on the inside, very pretty, nice little touch. It's got the sort of silver gold lining with the Goth Pikes logo down there on the bottom. Which I can't focus on. So let me show you, I'm wearing the other shoe right now. So another difference with these and my other pair, these are pretty snug around my foot right here, the widest part of my foot. I don't have like wide feet where I have to get wide type shoes. But this is where it's most snug. When you walk, it does bend right here, so it does press down on your feet a little, but these are actually surprisingly comfortable, more comfortable than these, so far at least. One of the other big differences is the top of the shoe. On my winkle pickers, these are really snug around your ankle. And these are very wide, like even with my pants in here, you can see I've still got pretty large space. So I'm guessing the reason for that is because they want you to wear your pants in the shoe. The downside, however, if you want to wear your pants outside of the shoe, let's see if I can get these over. It's going to look a bit funny because these are going to poke out. So especially if you're wearing tight pants, not a huge deal. I actually like the pants in the shoe, and this does make it easier and more comfortable to do. So just that's something to know, because you can't really tell from the pictures, but this top part is really wide. Aside from that, the leather quality is really good. The stitching on these is really good. The zippers are high quality. The way they have the pointers. Oh boy, here we go. They have a couple metal pieces punched through to hold that on, so I think that's probably going to last. The metal isn't super thick, but it's decent quality. I have no idea how long these gems will stay on here, but I assume if you take care of them and don't bump them into anything, they should stay on for a while. But with normal wear and tear, who knows? But of course, like I said, they come in a lot of styles. As you can tell with these, because these buckles are wider, they do sit on top of each other. So I'm assuming, like with the bats, you're going to have the same thing. They won't be spaced out evenly. They'll kind of overlap. The only weird thing I saw, and it didn't really happen on this one as much, but there were some inconsistencies with the hole punching. Like, for example, this has 4 holes, and the rest of them have 3. A lot on the other shoe, they're not evenly spaced. You can kind of see it here. They're kind of like, the other shoe has random holes off in the side. On one of the straps, it has a hole over here. And some of the you can see how it's not evenly spaced. Some of these are more intensely off center. You can't really see them right now because I've got the buckles in there. But like, see, this has got an extra hole here, and this has got a hole way over here. So not a big deal, but just something to be aware of. Other than that, these are surprisingly comfortable. They don't come up quite as high as these other ones, but I think they look great. They feel really nice. Like I said, how they have the bend here, it's not uncomfortable. And initially these were very tight, but they broke in quite nicely. And so I think certainly going out to a club or something like that, they will be should work great for you. These types of shoes aren't really something you would wear every day for comfort, but certainly you could. I can't really speak to the longevity of these. Obviously, I just got them. Like I said, this pair from a different company I've had for, despite being completely beat up, I've had them for about 10 years, and they're still in decent shape despite some tearing in there. So I assume that, these types of shoes are expensive, but if you take care of them, their investment is going to work out for you in the long run. Also, they have leather, patent leather, fake leather, and the fuzzy one, whatever that is. But if you guys check out their site, it's they're on Etsy, Goth Pikes, or on Facebook, Goth Pikes. They've got all types of styles. So I would absolutely recommend these. I'll continue wearing them, and in the coming months, if something changes as far as my opinion, or let's say these start to break off or something like that, I will update that in the YouTube description, so you guys are aware of it. So yep, that is my review for the Goth Pikes. definitely worth the investment, and very, very pretty. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next Cemetery Confessions episode.